Hey guys, it's Simon the Watch Guy. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to do a overview and a really can you even call this an overview? This is a state of the collection video. Quick wristwatch check, and I'm wearing my beloved Seiko. Oh God, what is this one? This is the SNA 498P1, I think. I have had this for a little over a year. I bought this on launch. I kind of fell out of love with it. Not enough to sell it, but I kind of fell out of love with it a few months ago, and it just hasn't been on my wrist. So I figured I'd wear it. I've been wearing it for about 2 days now. And do you know what? I do like it. I've remembered why I bought it. So we'll come back to that in just a minute. I'm going to take it off my wrist. And wow, guys, where are we up to with the collection? Let me just show you real quick. I'm going to go through every watch in the collection. There's quite a few to get through. There's some new ones which I'm going to bring to the channel. Let's start off with really where it kind of all started. The lower sort of tier, entry-level models, some of the Casios. I don't even really know the reference for this one. It's the MQ24. As you can imagine, it's never really had any real wrist time. I've just got too many watches, and also, I mean, this is just classic Seiko, isn't it? It's real, fantastic value. It does one thing and it does it well. So let's move on to the next one in the collection, which is the Seiko. Sorry, not Seiko. Sorry, this is obviously a Casio. This is the A158W. Had to double check that one there. This is basically the big brother. Well, it's not even the big brother really. It's just basically the F91W. However, it's got a stainless steel strap. This is, that's just 1 second out, or 1 or 2 seconds out there. Try to keep them as aligned as I can. Got the NATO, blue and black NATO on this Casio here. I do love this watch. I really do. I mean, there's times where I've literally thought to myself, do you know what? I might just keep this one. But yeah. Anyway, guys, just I need to tell you, keep watching till the end. There's a big surprise coming up in this video. Should have told you that in the beginning. But anyway, we've got this one here. This is a... what is the back's not screwed on, so I didn't really want to turn this one over. But basically, this is an Armani watch. It was kind of a limited run. So yeah, a fashion watch, but I like the look of it. I've had this one for about 10 years. All you need to do is pop a battery in and it works as it should. Just a basic quartz, stainless steel. I do enjoy this watch. I just, again, I've got so many, I just never get around to wearing it. Okay, next one, you guys can probably guess maybe what this is. This is the Quartz Tavis. I did have the automatic Tavis, but I actually sold it because honestly it was an old Chinese movement which was, I think, released in the 1970s, and it wasn't up to much. It had like a 4 or 5 hour power reserve, which obviously I'd wake up every single morning and it was just, I'd have to wind it, or I can't remember if it wound properly. It just wasn't great, if I'm honest. It just wasn't a good watch. So I stuck with the Quartz version. There's no point selling this thing because, again, you would get so little money for it. You know, but that's the way it is. Next up is the, well, I've shown you this at the beginning of the video, 200 meter water resistance. You've got the 120 click bezel there, and unidirectional bezel, should I add. Got the screw down crown. This is a fantastic watch. The rubber strap does irritate my skin a little bit, so this is probably why I don't wear it all the time. I'm aware I could switch out the strap on this one, but I kind of feel as if, what could I really replace that with that would work better? That's the key word there, work better than what's already on it. I've got sensitive skin, so what can I say? If the rubber strap doesn't irritate you, that's one serious watch, guys. Seriously good watch. And apparently, a little fact I heard about this today, if you do go underwater, and obviously there's some pressure of the water pressure on the case, it becomes more difficult to turn the bezel. Absolutely fantastic. Seiko really do think of some fantastic things. So we're 6 watches in. Let's start on this extra box here of watches. You know what I feel about, or how I feel, should I say, about my Seiko Moonraker memory bank calendar. I did a whole 24-minute episode on this one. It'll never leave the collection. It can't. It's just in pristine condition. 1978, and it just runs like a charm. Absolutely fantastic. If you haven't you haven't watched my video, please go back. I implore you to watch it, because it's a very interesting story, this one. I won't ruin the story for you, but if you go back to the old video, you will see it. You've probably seen this as I've been going through the watches. This is my what is this one? The A1200W, is it? Let me just double check. The AE1200W, nearly there. So this one is essentially known as the Casio Royale. I just use this one really for world time. I've got a few friends over in Singapore. I've got a couple of friends in the US. And it's nice to just be able to flick between the time zones. And so if I send them a text message, for example, I know I'm not sending it at 2, 3 in the morning or something silly if they're in Singapore. Really good watch, that one. It probably cost around about £15 here in the UK, so can't fault it. This one I got from Singapore. This is my friend sent me this from Singapore. This is the Seiko 5. What can you say? 7S26 movement, really reliable. My battery is just flashing, it's really low, so I'm going to speed through the rest of these. We've got the Casio GWM5610 1ER. This is obviously a G-Shock, as you can see there. Atomic Time, fantastic. Solar 2. Orient Bambino, it does wind. In fact, why is that not moving? That's a bit worrying. There we go, just needed a bit of a wind. This hasn't been worn for a while. We've got the Swatch. Is this the 307? I always forget. A little bit of a fun party piece, that one, really. We've got the Bulova Moon View. I am going to review this for the channel, hopefully soon. I will get around to that one, guys. Love that watch. You may remember I sold the gold version of this watch, the rose gold. I got the silver and I've kept the silver. This is the Bulova Space View. This is the Alpha Accutron 2. Had a bit of a thing going with Bulova, so I got the Curve, the Bulova Curve. And then finally, guys, the last piece. The battery's really low. I hope it doesn't go as I'm talking. I have just got a Cartier Tank, and that has just recently been added to the collection. I'm going to put this watch on just really quick. Show you this one on the wrist. There you have it, guys. My wrist, for reference, is 7.25 inches. So that's how it would look on the wrist. It actually fits okay. I was very worried. I did try it on in the AD, but I will tell you all about that in the review when it comes. And there we go, guys. That is the state of the collection. So we're looking at 16 watches. I remember I did say I was going to sell some watches. Didn't really happen. Well, no, it did happen a little bit. I got rid of a few. I've just actually posted, I've just sold the Orient Ray 2. There's a mini review coming to the channel. Didn't seem to get along too well with that watch, so check out that review coming soon. It's not the best quality review, but either way, just to kind of give you my thoughts on it. And there you have it, guys. So we have got a couple more watches coming to the channel. So thanks for watching and stay tuned. There will be more content coming very soon. Okay, thanks.